Hello and welcome back to my fucking channel. I know y'all already know what the fuck is going on based on the title of this video. Yes, this is a popular unpopular opinions video because none of these opinions are really that unpopular. But it's whatever because I still want to speak about some of these topics. And yes, I am late to this trend, but let's ignore that. Honestly, none of the opinions are meant to hurt anybody's feelings, and I am not imposing these opinions on anybody, because everyone can have their own opinion. Take my opinion with a grain of salt because my opinion is just one in a sea of millions. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Some groups are flops for a reason. Now, I don't mean to start off with a highly controversial opinion, but whatever. So what has led me to have this opinion is that the amount of times I have gone on an unpopular or flop group's music video or something, and have seen either I want to stand them, or stop sleeping on X flop group is so fucking annoying. Not to be heartless or rude, but when I see someone say I want to stand them or stop sleeping on them, about a flop group, it makes me want to rip out my eyes because the majority of people who say this don't even end up supporting them. And don't even promote their music. It's literally like, shut the fuck up, you lying bitch. Liking smaller groups is not a fucking personality trait. Y'all are so annoying with that shit. Now on to how this relates to the actual opinion. Some groups are flops and that's how it's going to be. Half of the groups are not all that in a bag of chips. Their stage presence is subpar at best and their songs are generic. What the fuck do you expect to happen when you do that shit? The members and group needs to be engaging enough so that when people think, I want to support this group, they actually do it instead of turning back to their big three faves. A big part of popularity of groups, other than being in a major company, is personality. This is why I hate when bitches say they stand for music and not personality, when wanting to support your faves is because you fell in love with them as people. Let's take a smaller group for example. Favorite. I like their song Loca, which prompted me to listen to their album, but I quickly forgot about them because I didn't care for them as a group and individual members that much. Of course, this is not the only reason they flopped, because being a part of a big company and having popular members helps big time, but this is just my opinion. As 𝒌 goes on, they'll suffer the same fate as 4Minute. I know some of y'all right now are like, put some respect on 4Minute's name. But the truth of the fact is that they were overshadowed by 21 Girls' Generation and Wonder Girls. I'm not saying they can't hold their own. They definitely can, but they did not do as well as some of the other second generation girl groups, and that's just the tea. And I know Wonderlands are gonna be like 𝒌 isn't 4Minute. 𝒌 won't be like 4Minute, because everyone in 𝒌 is talented and their own person or whatever you want to say. But 𝒌 was literally made to be a second coming of 4Minute, they just were. And 𝒖𝒉 is literally called Mini Hyuna all the fucking time, as if she's not her own person. Honestly, Cube treats 𝒌 like 𝒖𝒉 and Friends, just like 4Minute could be called Hyuna and Friends. But unlike 𝒌, I feel 4Minute had much more prominent members and fairer distribution. The 𝒖𝒉 and Friends thing I think has gotten better these days, but I still can't help but feel that Cube just prefers 𝒖𝒉 over anybody else in the group. I feel like when it comes time to disband, 𝒖𝒉 will do some solo work just like Hyuna. I'm not sure if she'll rise above the rest like Hyuna though, because I see Sujin as a really good and prominent solo artist in the future, but who knows. Chungha is not one of the best dancers in K-pop. There, I said it. I know a lot of y'all finna attack me and that's okay. I'm no choreographer or professional dancer, but she just doesn't stand out that much, unlike you are, Seulgi, Lisa, Momo, and Chaeyeon, who are just undoubtedly the best dancers of the third and fourth generation. Like, the first time she blew up was because of her dancing in Produce 101. Now, it is not easy to freestyle, but they really gassed her up. People just hyped her up so much, especially because of the overdone camera work, that she was just constantly put as a top female dancer and it stuck. Now, just because I think she's not one of the best female dancers of K-pop does not mean she's not one of the best female solo artists, period. Every time she releases a song, she has people dancing to it all over Korea and internationally. Her songs are always trending without fail. They are all catchy. All the dances are good. The music videos are fantastic and I love the stage outfits. This just shows that she just really is that bitch. Even though I don't think she's one of the top female dancers, I still think she is a very good dancer nevertheless. LOONA lack a lot of things as a group. LOONA are very talented and have amazing dancers and vocalists, but as group all around they just lack much more in everything compared to other girl groups, even rookie girl groups. When I think of LOONA I think of their beautiful concept, or their complex choreo, but not about the dancing itself or the vocals themselves. They do have amazing dancers and amazing vocalists, but I cannot say as a group they are an amazing vocal group or amazing dance group. 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌 I can say is an amazing dance group. Not that just the choreo is amazing, the execution and technique is also superior. And 𝒉𝒖𝒃𝒂𝒏𝒆 I can say is an amazing vocal group, at least to me, because 𝒉𝒖𝒃𝒂𝒏 vocals are so underrated, but that's a whole different story. Honestly, I think a lot of people will disagree with me on this, and even right now I can't tell if I agree with this or not cause I don't understand myself, but whatever. Another thing about LOONA is that their comeback, So What, was not it. My thoughts about them coming back with this song After Butterfly is literally the name. So what? It's not anything special. The song was just so empty. Like, it was just nothing of substance. After Butterfly I expected something spectacular, but it just lacked so much of everything. The chorus was so boring. I hit my head falling asleep to it. I did like the breakdown, but everything else about the song was average, and the song is so repetitive it's more annoying than catchy. The dance was okay, but I expected more because I absolutely loved everything about Butterfly's choreo. Blackpink and Momoland are headed for disaster and a messy disbandment. This is not an unpopular opinion at all, but I still wanted to talk about it. Starting with Momoland first, because everyone already talks about Blackpink. Momoland are just headed for disbandment as each comeback goes on. One second I look and they had 9 members, and then the next second I look and they have 6. Losing and adding members has a significant impact on popularity, especially because groups tend to have solo stands, and they lost 3 and added some after their survival show, so that's popularity and profit down the drain. And you know what happens to companies that start to lose profit? They go off the deep end and go completely bonkers. Momoland have been a group for 4 years but have only been recognized for 2 years. I feel Momoland faces a dilemma with all of their future comebacks because ever since Boom Boom they are now known to do quirky, high energy, and catchy songs. But if they keep doing that same concept, people tend to lose interest. But I also feel that if Momoland changes their concept, no other concept Momoland does would be as successful, causing them to lose popularity and be forgotten about. Unless they do a complete 180 and do like a badass concept or something, but I highly doubt they would. Now Blackpink is of course currently being mistreated by YG. They are a 4-year-old group, and 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌, a 1-year-old group, have more songs than them. That's a major red flag. People thought that by now we would have gotten Rosé's solo debut, but we didn't. We didn't even get a group comeback. While Blackpink is on the sidelines, 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌 is blowing up in the girl crush category that Blackpink currently owns. I'm not saying 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌 and Blackpink can't coexist and that 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌 is stealing their fans or popularity or anything like that, but it's important to keep up with groups that have similar concepts. Of course 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌 cannot be Blackpink because Blackpink is Blackpink and 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌 is 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌. If YG debuts another girl group, this will cause major problems for Blackpink, more than they already have. Because the attention from YG will be all on the new girl group, and that's not ideal. They haven't even debuted Treasure and Blackpink are still being mistreated. Whether or not they are headed for disbandment, I can see how this will get messy very quickly. On the same note, Blackpink could also mean the end of YG. YG can take no more hits. They are literally on their last leg. After the scandals from Bomb, G-Dragon, Top, and Minho, and then the Burning Sun scandal with Seungri, and then YG's scandal and him resigning as CEO. If they fuck up Blackpink's success, or let this get too messy, it could mean the end of YG as a successful entertainment company. YG already has a major black stamp on them by K-pop stans and Koreans, so it's key for them to remain in the big 3. Alright folks, that is all my unpopular opinions I have for now. I want you guys to remember not to spread hate. This is just K-pop and it is really not that serious enough to fight about with each other in the comment sections. If you want me to do a part 2 or maybe react to some of your K-pop opinions, let me know. Also, I wanna know what y'all think about my opinions in the comments. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.